Go. Okay, welcome everybody. I am today focusing on walking performance again. We're continuing on with the performance video, and this time it's going to be walking. A lot of people do floating around sometimes, not a lot, but some puppeteers in the beginning, and as you can see, it's not very, enjoyable. So it is important to learn the skill of walking. This can be used either for stage, for live performance, or for camera work. So you will see me in these videos because it's pretty hard to set up properly how to do this performance with hiding me, but you will get a good idea of the techniques. It's not hard knowledge, but you want to keep the walk smooth and keep your puppet's head smooth as well. Okay, so the puppet ain't doing this really stiff. It doesn't look natural. So we want to keep the head kind of flimsy, and you want to keep the puppet obviously moving forward, unlike what I did there. So let me just move the camera around a bit, and I'll have a little more room behind me to do this. So here we go. So let me walk towards the camera. And then backing up, and then he walks off. So there is a little bit of a bounce to the puppet. What I'm really doing is moving my arm gently up and down. If I did it up higher, it'd be a little easier because I find I can do it better when my hand is a bit higher. But basically, you can probably see small up and down movement in a consistent pattern, and as well as the importance of keeping the head a little bit moving side to side. Not too much, but it just doesn't make the puppet seem, here, I'm going to try to do it, like the whole body. We don't walk stiff like this. We have a little bit of a movement to our heads when we walk. And that's what you want to kind of, just a little bit of movement. I'm exaggerating it a tiny bit for the camera, a bit more than usual so you can pick it up. It's a little hard for me to see it because I'm a little bit slow on my computer. But I think you can pick it up how it looks a lot more different when I do that than when I go like that. Okay? So not a lot of movement, but just enough to give it a little bit of a fun play, and a little bit of a fun play and a natural movement to it consistently. So once again, we're going to walk across. And what we learned last time, if you recall, or in the other videos, if you haven't watched them, go back, but going up onto the stage, which is where you want that little bounce, like he's walking up. And then if he needs to continue on, he can. Okay? So the importance here is bouncing and a slight movement to the head. So Creature S has mentioned that there's a great resource on film as well, and I'm going to mention it in this video, which I haven't watched. It's an example, it's a resource example of the walk in the Dark Crystals making of, showing Jim Henson explaining this very thing. So with another puppeteer. So they talk about the importance of movement and walking, and if you do have the Dark Crystal or want to rent it, I'm pretty sure on the DVD there is a or Blu-ray or whatever future media source out there. Might as well cover them all now. I'm sure they would have the making of, and that seems to be part of that video, so thank you. the making of video of the Dark Crystal movie by Jim Henson. So there you go. There's a resource. Here's an idea of practicing walking. From there, we'll look at jogging and running down the line. But again, it's important to learn the basics and get some grounding before we jump into larger, not larger, but more sophisticated movement. Okay? Anyways, thank you. I hope this helps out. Are there any questions before I stop the video? Remember, dark blue, dark green. Okay, I think it covers it. Thank you.